Welcome to the snake pit.
What's in the box? Check this out. Little Nodak action from the Minot, North Dakota. So this actually isn't mine, but an old Air Force buddy of mine, he bought it from another individual, and apparently this thing has never really run right. So he said he shot 5 rounds and every one of them failure to extract, actually. So yeah, if I take a look at it, sure, why not? Alright, taking this down a lot farther than I really thought I would at this point, but we got to do it. A little update on the Big Cat's AR, trying to get it going for him. And his problem was the bolt would barely go back like 1/8 of an inch, according to him, and never extract the round, obviously. Yeah, that's definitely upside down, and they kind of forced it in. Just give you a peek down in here and see what they did. This is pretty epic failure. We'll zoom in and you can see, there it is. See that gas tube down in there? So see, we're looking all the way down into there. So you can see, yeah, because it's upside down, there's no hole on that side of the gas tube. It's on the other side, so that's definitely the main issue. Alright, the other issue here, this barrel nut, if I can get it to focus, not exactly lined up here. So there's my alignment pin. You can see it should slip through that barrel nut keyway there, but it's not. It's just a little bit off, and that was putting the gas tube in a 9-line bind, so to speak, and causing problems as well. Of course, main problem was gas tube was upside down, but I'll probably at this point, I'm going to back this barrel nut off, you know, check the threads, make sure it's properly lubricated with the arrow shell, that type of thing. But mainly make sure it has a proper torque and a proper alignment. So when I install the new gas tube, she'll slip through there just fine. Alright, it is back together, and with the air compressor, gas is flowing through the tube. Hopefully it will function. We'll have to get out to the range. Alright, just got back from the range, and apologize in advance if there's any waterwork noise going on. Got a full-fledged laundry assault going on upstairs right now, but got this little AR working, feeding fine, kicking out the brass like it should, no jam-ups, nothing like that. Everything's cycling great, and it's a pretty smooth runner, actually. It does have a nice little kick to it for a carbine. The carbines always do, but it runs. Throwing that brass, kicking that brass out around 3 o'clock, 3 to 4. Everything seems good in that arena. I'm not a big fan of this little forward grip, but not my AR. Main thing was gas tube was upside down. There were some other issues. Kind of cleaned it up. There was a lot of corrosion in this thing. I cleaned it all up as best I could. I don't know if that's from this neat little paint job or what, but not really a fan of I thought this was really cool when I first saw it, but I'm not a big fan of it, but it does look cool. Anyway, headspace did fail the no-go gauge, but it passed the field space gauge, so that was one thing I wanted to check. So it is safe as far as that goes, and it's just never going to be a super accurate shooter. And I didn't mess around trying to, you know, sight it in. I just did function check on it, so that'll be up to him, get it sighted in. And you know, might want to change that gas block out eventually for something else, but I'm just not a big fan of this quality on this, and some of the stuff is a little off kilter the way it's drilled. And but there it is, running and gunning, back in action. And yeah, thanks for watching. Boom. Little flyby action.